Hail, peasants! I am Fortuna and I rule a wonderful kingdom. Today is the day you will enjoy the Queen's address. Listen carefully. My embed watched Yona of the Dawn. Originally it aired 2014. Back then I lived a different life and fought to enlarge my kingdom. I am happy now. I live a comfortable life with an own embed. But back to this story. It has 24 sequences and I was told it's a shoujo story. It is about Yona. I mean, of course. Look at her. Her hair color. Yona is almost 16 years old. She's the princess of the kingdom Kuoka. The kingdom has a famous founding myth. The Crimson Dragon King and his 4 human warriors rescued the kingdom and brought peace. After the death of the Crimson Dragon King, the 4 human warriors separated and lived their lives. The country developed in 5 tribes: Sky, Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. Yona is an only child and from the Sky tribe. Her father is the king of Poka, but he got murdered by the hand of her love, Suwon. Yona was rescued by her best childhood friend and bodyguard, Son Hawk, known as the Lightning Beast. Hawk is extremely strong. It must be great to have such a strong bodyguard. I'm still searching for one. Yona flees with Hawk and finds out that she's the reincarnation of the Crimson Dragon King. She must find the reincarnations of the 4 human warriors and bring back peace to the kingdom of Kuoka. Yona's journey begins, the search for the warriors. During their journey, they find other companions as well. A medic who is quite good at cooking. Food is quite important. Is it dinner time already? I will try to convince my embed. It was delicious. Each reincarnation of a dragon warrior has its own story. It is really interesting to learn about their pasts. Also, their characters are quite different. Ron really fears bugs. I mean, why? They are also a good snack. Another one adores his pet squirrel Owl. It looks really yummy. The next is a womanizer, and the last, you have to figure it out by yourselves, peasants. My embed was fascinated by the character development of Yona and her companions. Yona changed from a naive and spoiled girl to a strong and responsible woman like myself. She learns to fight, and archery is her preferred fighting style. She also wants to wield a sword, but Hawk prefers to know Yona not at the front. But the best thing about her is her red hair. It's lovely. Red is my favorite color. Red suits me the best. Just take a look at me. The style of the figures and landscapes in the flat closed box corresponds to the liking of my embed. She laughed a lot when the emotions were drawn drastically. For example, Yona was angry at Hawk and she looked like a barking dog answering him. My embed laughed a lot because of the tension between Yona and Hawk. Their facial expressions were to her liking. The instrumental opening of the first 14 sequences was never skipped by my embed. This opening is called like the story itself. The music is so emotional and it just fits. Through all sequences, the instrumental music supports the storyline. It doesn't matter if there's a romantic or combat scene. The music is perfect. The ending of the first 14 sequences my embed wasn't normally listening to. I didn't allow it. The singer is male and I prefer listening to females like myself. So I was starting a concert myself and my embed started the next sequence. Beginning with sequence 15, the soundtrack changed. My embed now skipped the opening and listened to the ending. Both singers are female, but I also preferred the second ending. I was sitting on my embed's lap each time and didn't allow her to skip this ending. I talked a lot already and I have other important things to do as well, so let me summarize my speech to you peasants. The plot gets 4 paws. The end of the story is very open. My embed still hopes there will be new sequences, but I'm not so sure about that. The drawing was to my liking as well. The squirrel looked so delicious, and I got always so hungry when I saw it. Just thinking about it, hark! Nyam nyam! 5 of 5 for sure. The instrumental soundtrack was enjoyed by my embed a lot, so 4 paws. In total, I enjoyed sitting on my embed's lap, and because she didn't move a lot, I was able to rest very good. She laughed a lot, but also scratched me at the right spots constantly, so 5 paws. So that's it for today. See you anon. I have to prepare for my next duty. Peasants, don't forget to subscribe.